Linda van Tilburg for Biznews. Well, global mining supply company ME Electmetal, headquartered in Chile, has formalized its purchase of one of Africa's leading foundries, the Prima Foundry in Benoni in Gauteng in South Africa. Well, ME Electmetal has a 107-year history in the mining industry, with sales in over 40 countries. And with me in the Biznews studio is Eduardo Munoz to discuss the decision. Well, hi, Eduardo. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Linda, and thank you for having me.
Well, Eduardo, Chile is a mining entity of note. What made you go after this asset?
Um, well, the the mining industry at a global level is growing, and it's based on the EV revolution probably and the green economy. All of that is certainly and the transition into the new economy is generating a lot of investment in the mining industry, and together with that, Africa and South Africa have a lot of potential for providing those commodities, and so that aligns very well with ME Electmetal strategy to be a global player in the mining industry, and South Africa with significant infrastructure and industrial capacities and knowledge and excellent people is an excellent platform for us to keep growing into our footprint, a global footprint that already, as you say, includes Chile, but it's also including the US, China, and Zambia also.
So, is Zambia the other African countries you are invested in?
Yes, that's right. That's right. Yes, we came there a few years ago. We put a grinding media plant in Zambia, so it's a little bit of a different investment than here, which is a foundry for castings.
So it's always nice to hear that a overseas company is interested in investing in South Africa. Do you think South Africa is becoming or is still an attractive investment destination?
Well, indeed. I mean, we've been very pleased to hear about the drive for investment and for economic growth in South Africa, for both the progress of the country and its people. And that is obviously very, very encouraging. What has been happening lately with uh, with the load shedding that is been much improved. That also has encouraging news for a new foreign investor. So I think we're looking very optimistic about the future. And South Africa is a great country with plenty of talented people and opportunities for growth.
Do you think it will also strengthen the local mining industry in South Africa?
Well, indeed, I think this move to of this transition to a new economy is providing plenty of opportunities for mining and the mining community, and we are part of that community as suppliers to the mining industry, and I do think that this new vision of the world of transitioning into a green economy is providing the mining again with a new opportunity to contribute to that to a new status of the world.
So how will you incorporate the new foundry that you're getting in Benoni into your global operations?
Well, it's been fascinating over these first couple of days. We've been talking to the people, explaining what is this ambition that we have, and they have been very welcoming, and there's been plenty of discussions, but all of those have been very encouraging. We've also have approached the local customer base here in South Africa to explain what is this all about, and provide them with the certainty that we are going to continue serving them as Prima has done for 88 North years with supreme quality and with an approach to customers that is very close. And that fits extremely well with the way Elecmetal has been working for, as you say, 107 years. So both I think companies will integrate very well.
So are you going to preserve local identity and workforce culture? You know, how would you integrate that into what you are used to dealing with?
Well, I think it's a matter of how do we leverage both. There are complementary skills. There's plenty of in-depth knowledge here in South Africa, in particularly in Prima, in terms of metallurgical knowledge and specifics. Uh, so we are very encouraged by what we found in its people, and I think we can that will be integrating very well with what Elecmetal does elsewhere. So Prima will be contributing with the talented pool of individuals and skills and quality castings that they produce. We will continue to serve, hopefully, very well our customers here in South Africa, but we also are planning to use these Prima products, quality products, to export them into South Africa community, but also elsewhere to the US and many other countries. We, as you say at the beginning, we have sales in more than 40 countries around the world, and all of them are eager to have quality products from Elecmetal.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you. What are your possible expansion plans for that foundry?
Well, our first challenge is to bring Prima to full production, and that will take a little bit of time. But indeed, there are plans to, once we get to that point, which I think it'll take probably a year, a couple of years. Then we are certainly prepared to undertake expansion plans and take it to a maximum level, given the considerations and the footprint that the plant has here in Benoni.
So how would the new leadership look of the Prima Foundry?
Well, it's as I said, the pool of talented individuals that we have found is really a fantastic. I wouldn't say a surprise, because we respect very highly the South African people, but it has definitely meant that we have decided to continue with the management as it is, probably integrate that into the what Elecmetal can contribute, primarily by the mere fact that we now have 5 foundries in different parts of the world with similar challenges. That enables Elecmetal to benchmark their capacities and their operations and their practices, and that is a continuous flow of information, exchange of data, comparisons that enables us to go for continuous improvement practices that we have used for many years. And now we see Prima, or we call now ME Electmetal Prima, integrating very well in the Elecmetal community.
Well, is there anything else you would like to add? Or we can just say that we are really happy that you are showing this confidence in South Africa.
Probably, I think we're very pleased to come to South Africa. It has been something that has been in the cards for many years, and this is something that we were looking after. And certainly what we see now is that we will be adding and contributing to the community here in Benoni, and moreover in South Africa. I think, as I've mentioned many times in this conversation, we deem very highly and we are very respectful for the highly technical skills that we have found, and we think that it's a good platform both for people and also for suppliers of a foundry like ours, that we can probably export their products elsewhere in the world.
Um, so one thing in South Africa, people are always worried when a new, international company like yours come in, that there would be job losses. But is there opportunity for growth here?
Well, most certainly. I think the nice thing about this integration of Prima into the Elecmetal community of foundries is that we don't have any previous operations in the country. So everyone in the company today is going to continue with work as it is. I think in terms of job retention, that's a very good starting point. But I think we also expect to have job creation through expansions that we have referred to previously. We think that we are going to bring more customers into Prima, and that will mean inevitably that we will need to work with more people, and that together with our in our principles, it is very important that we contribute to the local community and the community engagement. And I think also the principles that you have established here of Black economic empowerment is something that fits very nicely in our values and our vision and mission.
Wow, Eduardo Munoz, thanks so much.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you for having me.